This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Plenty of time, loads up, lets it fly down the sideline. He wants Torres, he's got to come back, he makes the catch. Down, Jackson Torres! There's a chance for Spring Hill. Back set, kill for Serpan.
A nice touch there, looking for Rainforth, and he's able to find the back of the net. A first touch volley. The substituted freshman, Odell.
Gana looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos on a 3rd down and 4 from the 5.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
And good Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Spring Hill High School, the side of tonight's Frontier League matchup between the Spring Hill Broncos and the Bonner Springs Braves. A quick turnaround for the Broncos as they were fresh off a pair of wins a night ago on the road over at Lewisburg. And a couple of really lopsided wins for the Broncos. We'll recap more of that, talk about last night's wins over at Lewisburg, get you set for this game against Bonner Springs. Bronco girls coming into this matchup at 5-2 on the year, 3-1 in the Frontier League. Boys also 5-2, 3-1, taking on Bonner Springs. Bonner Springs girls right now 2-3 on the season, and they are 1-3 in the conference coming into this one, but coming off a 49-37 common opponent. They'll both have the last opponent, which was Lewisburg. Of course, this is the first game back for Bonner Springs due to having some games canceled last week, not able to make those up yet. And so this is their 2025 debut. We'll see how that plays a factor in this one as well. We'll look back to last night's win for the girls, talk about that boys matchup coming up a little bit later on. All that and more here to come on the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. Of course, we tell you every time Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics. Talk more about that, get you to the Comfort Designs pregame show when we return in 2 minutes. You're watching Spring Hill High School basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Back out here on the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo. Sorry, buddy. Settling in here for a basketball doubleheader, the Spring Hill Broncos welcoming in the Bonner Springs Braves. Spring Hill Sports Live is always presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics are experienced, highly trained professionals with decades of combined experience. Locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. And of course, we're in the midst of the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. Girls fresh off that win last night. I mentioned pretty lopsided affair as Spring Hill wins that one 64-33 in the victory for Spring Hill. Leading the way and pacing them on the scoreboard was 18 points from Isla Herman. And Isla, she kind of had a rough spot there in that game, actually, where she took a couple shots and 3 straight trips down the floor. 2 of those were 3 attempts, didn't make them, but then kept shooting. And in that third quarter, end up kind of getting fired up a little bit. Finished the third with 9 points. Finished the game with 18 for Isla Herman. 2 other players in double figures for the Broncos. Sydney Busher, of course, and she had a strong first quarter. 9 points out of the gate in the first quarter. Really set the pace for that game, and they never looked back from the beginning. Sydney cruised to the 15-point finish, and then 11 points from Lizzie Suter as well, and she knocked down a pair of threes late in the game to kind of put that one fully away for Spring Hill. Before that, Broncos were coming off a loss before that at home in a tough one to Eudora, 50-54. And again, a game that I feel like when we see Eudora again, it's going to be competitive. I think these probably are two best teams in the conference. Obviously, Bonner might have something to say about that here in a little bit, but between Eudora and Spring Hill, they'll play again on February 21st. That should be a pretty good one. Still haven't seen the rest of the conference. Obviously, got some ways to go, but we are hopeful to avenge that loss. Before that, the Broncos had won 3 in a row, so should be pretty good. Really finding some balance between Sydney Busher on the low block and Isla Herman, and then everybody else. If everybody else is able to kind of contribute, be around their average right now, Broncos are going to be real competitive and tough to beat for most teams. If they're able to keep Sydney or Isla quiet for long periods of time and nobody else is able to step up, well, then that's when teams can kind of start to come back or keep the Broncos in check. And so we'll see if they're able to get those two going 1-2 and then roll on through this one here tonight against Bonner Springs. As I mentioned, the Braves coming into this ball game at 2-3 and 1-3 in the Frontier League. They are off a loss to close out 2024 with a win over Lewisburg 49-37, and so they'll have their 2025 debut here tonight. We do have a boys game coming up in a little bit. Good night for the Broncos last night. We'll talk more about that. Get you your starting lineup, keys to the game, opening tip-off here from Spring Hill. It's the Broncos and the Braves tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Good looking at the Broncos seniors. Done a nice job setting the tone here for 2024-25 season as the Broncos are 5-2 on the year, getting ready to take on the Bonner Springs Braves. Boys, as I mentioned, going into break, nice night out last night for Bronco boys. 5-2, good start, one of the better starts Spring Hill's had. Back-to-back ball games for the Broncos, 70 or more. Had the 79-68 overtime win over Eudora to kick off 2025 back on January 3rd, and then picking up that win over Lewisburg last night, 70-37 in that one for Spring Hill. Another good night for Jackson Bruce as he finished with 22 points. I'm looking at the scoring total, sorry, real quick, making sure my numbers were right. 14 points from Evan Brown, 10 points from Hudson Goss, so those 3 guys in double figures. 2 points from Ryan Jackson, 3 from Jordan Miller, 2 from Carter Gaw, 5 from Peyton McAvoy, 2 from Eli Hedrick, 3 from Braden Brenner, 2 from Brooks Byer. So the Broncos got just about everybody in the game. I think everybody got into the game, and just about everybody scored for Spring Hill. And again, we went to the three-point range, above 40% from downtown again, 8 of 19. That's off a night where they went 44% against Eudora. And so the Broncos can shoot 40% from 3 night in and night out and get that consistently. They're going to be a force here in the Frontier League. It'll be tough to put out 4 teams if they can continue to be that. We saw that at the Emporia tournament where Spring Hill was able to start shooting those threes and knocking them down. And I think that's a big thing to overcome for other teams. When one team's scoring 3 and you're scoring 2, it can kind of either get out of hand fast or allow a team like the Broncos, if they get behind, they're never out of a game. And last night that wasn't the concern. In fact, just started to kind of pour it on Lewisburg late in that contest. We'll see them again a little bit later on in the year. And so we'll have the boys coming up in just a little bit. They're taking on the Bonner Springs Braves. The Braves, pretty good. This will be a good test for the Broncos as they are on a 4-game winning streak. Again, their first night out since the new year, and so they may have a little bit of rust to get through, and Broncos need to take advantage of that. But so far, wins over Lansing, Tonganoxie, Eudora, and Lewisburg. A 61-55 win over Eudora would be a common opponent. They're not blowing out any teams. Their lone loss comes to a really good Ottawa team, and we'll see them a little bit later on. I guess Ottawa's really good, Baldwin really good, and the Broncos are trying to be newcomers in the Frontier League, at least in this season, and so they'll have to get over the Bonner Springs Braves. We'll have that coming for you in just a little bit. We'll step away, take a quick break. We come back and get all of our national anthem, everything else out of the way right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Another wonderful performance of our nation's anthem by the Spring Hill Pep Band. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo back here in Spring Hill High School. The Broncos and the Braves getting ready to go through their starting lineups. Still have to tell you about our pregame area matchups. We'll get to our starters in just a moment. Brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Full slate of games over at VarsitySportsLive.com. And that's where I'm going to have to go because my printer did not print that schedule very well. VarsitySportsLive.com, place to figure out what's going on here tonight. Full slate here on this Tuesday as the Broncos take on the Braves. We'll just get on to our starting lineups. That was a swing and a miss on our area matchups, Caden. Going through the starting lineups here. First up for the Bonner Springs Braves, it's going to be number 4. That'll be Nia Anderson, the 5'5 junior. Number 13, Lily Kimlin, the 5'4 junior. Number 21, Amaya Burris, 5'11 junior. Number 24, Addison Thompson, a 5'11 junior. They're all 5'11", they're all juniors. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Bonner Springs Braves will be Chelsea Samball, 5'9 junior. So a junior heavy team, not a senior on the roster for Bonner Springs. For the Spring Hill Broncos, it'll be number 12, Aubrey Meter, 5'9 junior. Number 15, Addie Bond, a 5'7 senior. Number 20, Isla Herman, a 5'10 junior. Number 22, Sydney Busher, a 5'9 senior. And number 50, Callie Rodden, a 5'9 junior. They turned the lights off here inside the gym, and we may need to come up with a plan for a spotlight over here, Caden. Opening tip-off brought to you by our friends at the Spring Hill Co-op, located in historic downtown Spring Hill, right there on Frank Street. They are Spring Hill's locally owned farm and ag store. They've got fertilizer, seed, livestock, and pet food. Visit them on Facebook or call 913-592-0094. Busher at center court, matched up against Addison Thompson. And opening tip going to be won by the Braves. They'll have the first offensive possession as they move from left to right. That'll wrap up the Comfort Designs pregame show. We're off and running here in this one. Frontier League matchup. First meeting of the year for these teams as the Frontier League plays a double round robin, so they'll see each other once again. And again, as I mentioned in our pregame, first game of the new year for Bonner Springs. Broncos will have 2 under their belt already. Here's Herman. First trigger, 3, good. Picking up where she left off last night. Again, 18 points in the win over Lewisburg. And Herman gets them off and running here in this one with a 3-point bucket. Second offensive possession of the game for Bonner Springs. Looking to take it into the paint is at Amaya Burris. She loses it. Another turnover by Bonner. And Meter in front court. Little step through with the left side with the right hand up and good for Aubrey Meter. 5-0 start to this one for Spring Hill. They jumped out pretty quickly on Lewisburg last night as well. Trying to penetrate into the lane is Nia Anderson. She stopped in another empty frame for the Braves. Herman, hard pass down inside for Rodden. Not able to finish. Got a little too far down inside. Well defended by the Braves. And now Anderson will bring it up the floor slowly for Bonner Springs. High post. Turn. Look for Chastity Sambol. She gets it back to her. Top of the key. This is Sambol. Shot no good. Nearly safe from going out of bounds by Addison Thompson, but it will go back to the Broncos. The recognition before the boys game, immediately before the boys game for the Broncos 2024 5A State Cross Country Championship team. Bond getting pickpocketed by Anderson, not able to finish at the rim for Anderson. Quick recovery, able to get it up. Second shot no good, and a rough one there for Bonner Springs. Long pass up in front to Busher. She's ran into by Samball. Busher will try to go up. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Braves. Here's Anderson going the other way in a hurry. Samball. She'll give away for Burris. Kick back outside, Kimlin. Now Anderson. Dish. Samble, 3 on the way. No good. Too much mustard on that one. Rebound, though, pulled out. Kick. 3 on the way from Burris. No good. And Busher going to finally clear the glass. Fresh possession for Spring Hill. Meter. Rodden, entry pass trying to go in for Busher, and Busher tangled up down inside low with Addison Thompson, and Thompson winning that battle. Samble out high, being guarded by Meter. She'll look to attack, get the elbow kick. Burris, another 3 on the way. High arcing shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Bond. Here she comes. Dump off inside, Busher. Go from that right side block, working to the left, and draw contact, go to the free throw line. Foul going to be called on Addison Thompson, her first, team foul number 1. All right, able to find my area matchups of the games going on around the area tonight. Again, full list of these at varsitysportslive.com. Ottawa and Baldwin, really good one over on Baldwin Sports Live. Get a chance to cruise on over there. Ryan Hilmer, Jackson Blakely with the call is probably a early look at at least the boys Frontier League Championship between Ottawa and Baldwin. And like I said earlier, Broncos want to have something to say about that, but tough part of the schedule with the Baldwin Bulldogs and Ottawa in action right now over at Baldwin Sports Live. Paola Tonganoxie at Tonganoxie Sports Live, as well as on Paola Sports Live in our simulcast. Go down to Southeast Kansas, Girard Trojans, Riverton Rams. We want to watch that. Columbus Titans hosting the O'Shea Blue Streaks and some Southeast Kansas high school basketball action on varsitysportslive.com as well. That's our area matchups. Brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Quick timeout taken by Bonner. They will get back underway with Lizzie Suter checking into the ball game. She replaced Busher at the dead ball, despite the fact Busher was the one indeed shooting the free throws. So Sydney's got to come back into the game, finish her job, and then likely get a substitution from Suter. Busher at the free throw line, knocks down the first one. First bucket of the ball game, first points of the ball game, I should say, for Busher. Now Suter checked back in officially. Doesn't replace Busher. Instead will go in for Addie Bond. Busher, 2 straight free throws at the line right there. 7-0 run to start things, and a quick steal by Busher on Kimlin. Near side, Herman. Not sure what they saw was away from the pass, or Thompson, I think a hard moving screen, and Sydney a little bit banged up after the fact as well, but I think that's what they ended up calling was a adjustment. Sydney really trying to shake one off. She'll get it immediately, go right up with it, draws contact. Shocking. Now going the other way. Quick, good hustle and transition by Suter to stop that one. On the way, Anderson, no good. Looked like it was good from where I was sitting. Pulled out of there by Meter. Here she comes. Up the floor, Meter. Aubrey working near side. She's going against Emily Morton, who checked in at the last dead ball as well. Herman will try on Sandball. It's a good matchup between those two players. Threw it away. Back-to-back turnovers by the Broncos, and then right after that, Bonner gives them a gift. 7-0, 3:50 to go, first quarter. Broncos in charge. Herman controls it for the Broncos. She'll bring it across the timeline. Here's Suter near side. Good whip down inside for Meter. Not able to finish, though. Broncos have had some opportunities to expand this lead. Haven't been able to do that. Anderson, dish outside Sandball. She'll pull the trigger on one. No good. They'll shoot him. So far, Bonner has not been afraid to shoot from deep. They just haven't gone. And now rebound pulled out of there by Aubrey Meter. Here she comes. Anderson giving them all they can handle out on the perimeter. Busher near side. And Rodden shoved from behind, I believe, by Burris. Thompson picked up that one a moment ago, her second, so she's got 2 quick fouls here in the first half of this first quarter. Elbow for Busher. Good look down inside for Suter, and Herman able to finish at the rim. So the Broncos needed to get a bucket, been a bit. 9-0. 3 minutes to go first quarter. Anderson. Sandball, she'll check. Go baseline. Good move there. Shot no good, though. Rebound pulled out of there. And now Herman going the other direction. Herman on Sandball. Good transition defense there for Bonner. Suter, she'll step into a 3. Made a couple late last night. And now out of bounds. Last touch off of Burris. Tried to save that one and just didn't quite get there. Meredith Billings checking in as well a moment ago for Bonner Springs. Yep, and good for Sydney Busher. Nice inbound play for the Broncos. $11-0 Broncos in front. And Suter a little too aggressive defensively there on the reach in. She'll pick up her first personal foul, team foul. Number 1 on Spring Hill. Burris around Rodden. Way up on the way, no good. Trying to get that first field goal of the game. Nearly lost, now gathered up. Meter on the deck. Loose ball to be determined. Jump ball will be in favor of the Broncos. It was a 6-minute mark of the second quarter last night before Lewisburg had scored their first field goal. And the Broncos are playing similar defense here tonight. Ball to bring it across the timeline for the Broncos. She'll work off near side on Anderson. Top of the key for Herman. Elbow, Busher. She'll attack. Trying to go over the top of the defender. Sandball, no good. Another stop for Bonner Springs. Sandball bringing up the near side. To the corner for Anderson. Good close out there by Bond. Little runner by Anderson, no good. She gets it right back to her. That one, no good. And Bonner just really struggling to get the ball through the hoop. They've had chances in this first quarter. The ball just has not gone through, even down low where they've been close, where it's a shot that's a pretty high percentage. Just won't go through the cylinder. Back to Anderson. Another 3 on the way. Finally able to find range and get it. You kind of felt like she expected those first ones to go down, and they didn't. And that stops that drought here at the 107 mark. Low percentage pass trying to get it into Harris. Turnover by the Broncos. They have not valued the basketball a whole lot here in the early going, and it's going to result in a flurry down the stretch. And this will, as dominant the Broncos have really been in the first quarter of this game, it's not going to wrap up looking like that. And most of that's been the last 3.5 minutes, where they've been pretty empty on the offensive side. And Bonner able to take advantage of it right there. That's going to send Emily Morton to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kimlin will check in at the next dead ball for the Braves. And now she'll sit down and she won't come back in. So Emily Morton at the free throw line to shoot 2. Or shoot 1, rather, the and 1. And she does knock it down. Quick 6-0 run for the Braves. In a low-scoring affair, that's a big deal. Here's Meter. Bonner's really picked up their defensive effort. Good entry pass down in for Meter and a finish by Busher. She has 6. Off the sand ball on the far side. Anderson. Good effort there by Meter and Busher. A combo block shot on Anderson. Now Meter will have it. Aubrey all the way down to low block. She'll get stopped. Here's Bond. Bond will check it. She'll throw it up off the glass and good. Nice take there by Addie Bond. And a really nice way to close out the first quarter. It looked like Bonner was starting to get ahead of steam, but the Broncos in full control after one. We're back for number 2 when we return in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
(15-6) after one quarter of play here in Spring Hill. The Bonner Springs Braves making the trip in here for this Frontier League matchup. Broncos jump out to an early 11-0 lead. A 6-0 run by Bonner Springs. And the Broncos close out with a pair of buckets. Make it 15-6 after one. Braves will have it coming out of the timeout. Here's Burris, entry pass down inside for Billings. Billings hassled by Busher and stolen away by Meter. Meter, a thief defensively. Really can get in those passing lanes and get after your hands. Broncos have coughed up their own, and here's another one for Anderson. Herman, good defense by Isla, not to cause a foul and still get back. Use your strength and your height to defend that one on Anderson. Good effort by Isla. Anderson inbound from underneath their own basket. Throw it in deep for Burris. Here's Sambo. They'll get a hand in her face. Anderson off the mark. Skims off the rim, and here comes Herman. Pass up to Meter, a little low. Isla will get it back. That was low percentage, difficult pass over 2 defenders trying to get it to Rodden. And Herman going to have to be a little bit more careful with the basketball. There's one to Busher. And that high percentage, again, is right where you want to be. Especially in a game, it looks like you're matching up pretty well with this team. You don't have to do anything too fancy. Run in your half court and execute, and it should be able to put yourself in a position to score. Burris, pull up, 12-footer on the way, swish. Burris picks up her first bucket of the ball game. Ball into Busher. Sydney works off the right side, gets the rebound on the left side. That time no good. She'll get a rebound back. She'll scoop it outside for Meter. Meter shot no good. And rebound cleared out of there by Billings for Bonner Springs. Here comes Anderson. And a double dribble. Travel rather going to be called on Sample. Kimlin checking into the ball game for Bonner. Out of the game goes Emily Morton. Had an and one in her presence on the floor in that 6-0 run. Herman carried it. Got a funky hop on that bounce, trying to bend the corner there. And another turnover by the Broncos. Not the crispest basketball that has been ever played, certainly here over the last few minutes from either one of these teams. Bonner has a little bit of an excuse being the first game back from break. Broncos have 2 under their belt. They shouldn't be making some of the mistakes that are transpiring out there. From the elbow for Burris, shot no good, rebound by Herman. Long pass up to Meter. Meter, dump off Busher. Busher draws contact, she'll go to the stripe. Foul's called on Sambol. Sambol will pick up her first, team foul number 1 of this second quarter. 17-8, 5:46 to go first half. Busher 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 9 points in this first half so far for Sydney. That one no good. (18-8), Broncos have led by as many as 11, have a 10-point lead right now. Ball jumping on Anderson, getting her in hot water out around mid-court. Able to get out of that challenge. Here's Kimlin. Sambol. Help comes on her. Anderson. Wrap around down inside for Burris. Burris. Give way. Stolen away by Herman. Stride for stride. Exact same matchup going the other way. Same result, but little help coming from behind. Not able to finish on that one. And an empty frame there. That's a tough break there for the Broncos. Looked like they were going to have an easy run out. And instead, it ends up being a foul against Meter. Some help was there from Bond, just not able to finish after the second attempt, and then results in that Meter foul back to the Braves. Loose ball, trying to save that one. Here's Anderson. Sambol finds an opening. Looks to attack, high off the glass, no good. Long rebound, tracked down by Busher. Broncos don't necessarily have numbers. Sydney might have got away with a walk right there. Deep three from Herman. Swish! So she thought, well, I'm here, I might as well. And now 13 points, the largest lead of the game for Spring Hill. Another tie up. Nope, they're going to call a foul on Bond. It'll be her first. Team 2. Back in comes Morton. She'll replace Burris. Also out of the game goes Billings. Oh, she's just coming over to get the ball. Burris checks out. Four and a half to go in the first half. Broncos in front by their largest margin now at 13. Kimlin. Sambol far side. Patient in the half court here for the Braves, trying to get the shot they want. Stolen away by Bond. Just took it right away from Kimlin. Broncos can do the same thing here. Be patient. Dump off into Busher, and she can't handle. Good defense by Billings to make her have to stretch out for that one. Another steal by the Broncos. Bond stepped through, tried it, and they call it travel. .345 to go first half. Broncos leading at 21-8. Billings out high. She'll give now to Anderson. Anderson, good look backside. Morton unable to hold on to it. And another turnover. Broncos back with it. Not in a big rush. High post Rodden. Dump off Busher. Busher one-on-one with Billings. She'll have to kick back out to Bond. Right back to Busher. Sydney, up and in. Just got to get deep enough, and then she'll take it on up there, and her percentages when doing so pretty high. 23-8. Sandball in the lane. Last minute pass to Morton. Another steal by the Broncos. Defensively, Spring Hill's been just dominant in the first half of this game. Really have limited even shots on goal for Bonner Springs. Here's Rodden. Good sharing of the basketball there. Callie will go to the free throw line to shoot two. That extra pass certainly can lead to good things, and that's what happened right there with Rodden going to the stripe. Rodden, 65% free throw shooter on the season. First one's no good.
Broncos, number 2,
Schuper going to check in for her first minutes of the night, give Bond a break. Kaylee had 2 points last night. Rodden had 5 for the Broncos in the win over Lewisburg. Missed both of those free throws, though. Back for the Braves. Sandball. Billings, deep 2 on the way. Off the glass and good. Meredith Billings, a quick trigger there. Their second field goal of this second quarter. Schubert near side, working to get to Anderson. Backside, Rodden all by herself. She'll take it up, and Callie will go right back to the free throw line. Got a mismatch with Morton on that backside block.
5-on-1, Emily Morton, her second. Game foul number 3.
Morton picks up her second foul. And Rodden right back at it. Found the range on this trip. Should have a good boys matchup. The 4-1 Braves coming in here to take on the 5-2 Broncos. Callie gets right on that trip. Isabel Harris checking into the ball game for Spring Hill. She comes in and replaces Rodden. Anderson flying up the floor. Over to Kimlin. Back to Anderson. She'll reset with Schubert. Good defense by Suter. Here's Sandball. Broncos man defense been smothering. Anderson into the paint. Defense there. Schubert comes up with it. Suter. Oh, and Schubert walked with it. Had a little defense in her face and Sandball. Three on the way from Anderson, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Burris. Right back to Anderson, right back up it goes. Good. Her second of the game for Nia Anderson. She had the first field goal of the game. Knocks one down here, 25-13. Into the paint, Busher, shot no good. Gets her own rebound, kick back out. Pump fake from Herman, little 10-foot bunny, good. Herman in double digits with 10 points in this first half. Broncos lead at 27-13. And up it goes for Anderson. Back-to-back buckets for her. She has 8 of the 15 for Bonner Springs. Schubert at the elbow. Good pass. Harris. She'll finish with the left side with the right hand. Harris' first bucket of the night. The Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a moment. We'll recap this first half, take a look a little bit deeper into that boys matchup coming up. Maybe even go look around the area at some games, see what's going on over at that Baldwin-Ottawa game, a Frontier League implications. Suter going to check out. Back in comes Rodden. Anderson a little bit shaken up on the play. That's why they stopped the play to address that. Just 22.8 seconds. Braves to inbound from underneath their own basket. Kimlin, Sambowl, the elbow. Herman's done a really good job on Sambowl. They've really tried to get her going, and Herman has not allowed that to happen. Now Harris on her. There's Isla coming away with the steal, helped out by Harris. 9 seconds up in front. Busher. Shot no good, but she is fouled, and Sydney will go to the free throw line with 5.5 to try to put a cap on this first half. When it's all said and done offensively, the Broncos will be right kind of on pace for what their season average has been, 60-ish points or so, but at times it just felt like the offense wasn't quite clicking, but they've been able to get it going here in flurries and on a little bit of a tear here. Busher, really good free throw shooting here this evening as well. She is 5 out of 6 now on the night. Long shot near the buzzer, and that's the end of the first half. 31-15, Broncos have their largest lead of the game as we head to the break. Up by 16. We'll talk about it on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime. And like I said, look more at that boys game. All that and more as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming up next right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Along with you as we are at halftime of this one, the Spring Hill Broncos. Spring Hill Bronco girls leading here at the break. Figure out why it was so loud, and Caden's microphone's still on over there. Broncos lead it here at the halftime break on the girls' side of things pretty handily, 31-15. Led by as many as 11 early on. In fact, jumped out to an 11-0 start. And right now have a 16-point lead at the break. The Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, to protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. And when you A lot of people are shopping for insurance these days, rightfully so. My charge to you is, if you're out there shopping, go look around and see the insurance agents and the faces and names of the people that are in your game programs, that have their signs at the ballpark, that sponsor all the things in town. They're using their dividend to help the things that matter to you, whereas some of those other ones that are just doing it on price, they don't care what's happening in your town, where Michael does. So that's the end of my soapbox on supporting all the businesses that support Spring Hill Sports Live, including good old Michael Grant at Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services. The Broncos at halftime leading at 31-15. Halftime numbers on this one. The Braves, 8 points from Nia Anderson on 2 3-pointers, including the first field goal of the ball game for Bonner. Came about the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. 3 points from Emily Morton on an old-fashioned 3-point play. 2 points from Amaya Burris, 2 points from Meredith Billings for the Braves. For the Broncos, 2 girls in double figures, 13 points from Sydney Busher, including 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 10 points from Isla Herman. And then other than that, for the Broncos, good contribution, 2 points from Aubrey Meter, 2 from Addie Bond, 2 from Isabel Harris, and 2 from Callie Rodden, as the Broncos do lead it here at the break, 31-15. We'll take a quick break, come back, talk about that boys game, get you ready for second half action here from Spring Hill. The Broncos Braves at halftime. And a basketball doubleheader tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Back out here on the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. See the boys warming up. Bronco boys getting ready to take on the Bonner Springs Braves in just a little bit. Bonner 4-1 on the year. This will be their first game back from the holiday break. Broncos are 5-2. They're 2-0 since coming back from the holiday break. If we have to lose here in 2025, they'll have their hands full tonight with Bonner Springs. Bonner with some quality wins already here in the Frontier League. Last night for Spring Hill, though, they really poured it on Lewisburg over there on the road in that game, winning 70-35. 22 points from Jackson Bruce to pace Spring Hill. And other than that, for the Broncos, 2 other guys at double figures, 14 points from Evan Brown, 10 points from Hudson Gah to lead the way for Spring Hill as they rolled up on Lewisburg. We'll see them in action coming up in just a little bit. Back at it on Thursday as the Broncos celebrate homecoming right here at Spring Hill High School. We'll have that for you on Thursday as the Spring Hill welcomes in the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Pre-game coverage set for 5:45, tip-off 6 o'clock. We'll carry the homecoming festivities as well. And a little bit later on here this evening, we will bring you coverage of a ceremony to recognize Spring Hill's 2024 Boys Cross Country 5A State Championship team. Always good to celebrate those successes, and state titles are few and far between. And a really cool thing with Coach Smitherin and the cross-country team, you kind of felt it coming off of the year before, 2023. They were right there and had all those kids coming back, really looking towards an opportunity. It's tough to go into a season. I know cross-country maybe a little bit differently, where you think you're going to be that good and then you are that good, is always a challenge, and that's exactly what happened for Spring Hill cross-country. So we'll have that ceremony coming up right before the boys' introductions ahead of their game. We still got a half of basketball to go on the girls' side of things. We'll take our final time out. Second half coming your way next on Spring Hill Sports Live.
message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
And at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
About that, a little bit clunky getting back out of the break here as we are back underway, just underway into this second half after our Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Empty frame on the first possession of the second half for Spring Hill. It'll be Braves' first crack at the rim this time. Down inside, good move in the paint for Burris and able to finish at the rim to get the scoring started for Bonner. Another turnover by Spring Hill. Meter working down there and poked out of bounds by Meter. It'll stay with Bonner Springs. Largest lead of the game was 16. That was the halftime score. Broncos jumped out to an early 11-0 lead and kind of maintained that through a good chunk of this through the whole first half. Did not maintain the pace it looked like it was going on, and that's a credit to Bonner Springs. They've been just trying to dig themselves out of that hole ever since. Broncos have had something to say about that, and that possession right there have really been stingy defensively, has Spring Hill. Herman, dump off inside Busher on that far side, and that's the way it's supposed to work right there. Nia Anderson, the point guard for Bonner Springs, calls out the play. Dish off Sambowl. Here's Burris. She'll take it right at Rodden. Shot no good. Good rebound by Meter. Meter. Kick. Herman. 3-second violation we called on Rodden, I think, down inside. Back to the Braves now. 6:16 to go, third quarter. Wrap around with the elbow, tied up. Good play there by Rodden, and Morton, she's a pistol. I'm very happy about that tie-up. Anderson going to inbound underneath their own basket for the Braves. Near side, open look at one for Anderson. She's made two in that first half. Good box out, blocked by Busher. It was a good face up by Burris, and Busher kind of came out of nowhere to swat that one out of the air. Here's Meter. Good look at that one, shoved from behind by Thompson. And they do find that one. I wasn't sure if they would. I've seen that happen to Sydney a lot of times where it just doesn't get called, but this time they do it. Thompson will pick up her third personal. And that'll send Busher back to the free throw line to shoot two. Again, 5 of 6 on the night from the free throw line in that first half. And this shows a lot of work by Sydney. She's been playing a ton ever since she was, I think, even a freshman, but certainly as a sophomore, and super skilled, very good post player. Tough to stop during play, but if you fouled her and sent her to the free throw line, she really struggled early on in her career, and it's obvious that she's worked at that because I don't know if she's had a stat line where she hit 6 of 8 in a game from the free throw line and early on in that career, but shows that work. Of course, all that talking about it made her miss that one, but still a good night, and adding to her total right now, 16 points for Busher. Morton at the high post, able to hold on to it. Handoff, Anderson, puck pickpocketed. Bond on the floor with it, she'll scoop it up. Herman somehow ends up with it. Herman, she'll scoop off last minute for Busher, why not? Sydney fouled hard, hit hard as she put it up there, but still finished. Pretty unselfish basketball there from Isla Herman as well. It was just a tiny percent better chance of going through and gave it up. Burris, she'll take it on Rodden. Saved from Billings. Sambo will get it back to her. Good look at one from the top of the key, no good. Morton right there, good board, not able to finish, however. Herman, Meter, she'll go baseline. Kick, trying to go back to Rodden, a little off the mark and stolen away. Pass out to Sambo. Herman trying to time it, able to play good defense in transition there for the Broncos. Tough break for Bonner Springs. Saved by Rodden. Meter just tries to force one up. A lot of traffic in there, and they've kind of let him play here. Burris. Here's Anderson's thought about stepping back on one. Burris will. And over the backboard and out of bounds. 4:20 to play third quarter. Broncos up 36-17. Suter going to check in. Out goes Meter. Herman on the near side. Deep three on the way. Good. Isla Herman, a real confident shot right there. 13 points for her. 3 threes in the game as well for Herman. 39-17. Sambolt. Switch. Picked up there. Suter jumping that pass. Lizzie going to have somebody coming behind her. Anderson is doing that. Anderson, good hustle by Nia Anderson. Good defensive play there by Lizzie Suter, a strong defender. A year ago, they really asked her to go out on the best offensive player and try to defend her, and really always did a pretty good job. Good inbound play. They lost. Isla Herman finished for her 15 points. Broncos starting to pour it on Bonner Springs here. Anderson going to keep playing for sure. Little runner in the lane, no good. Rebound saved by Bond. Busher cherry picking just a little bit. Good defense by Sample. Ended up with it. Everybody else is on the other end of the floor. Burris up and over the top of Herman. Good. She has 6. Stops a nice run there by Spring Hill. 10-0 run by the Broncos. And the first bucket since the opening bucket by Burris of this second half. Broncos have had runs of 11-0, 9-0, and 10-0 in this game. Dump off inside for Busher, working against Billings. Dangerous pass happens to end up for Suter. Rodden. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Good last minute dish off by Addison Bond, and Busher the beneficiary, and really, really good team basketball being played by the Broncos high and low, and finally a timeout going to be taken by Bonner Springs. Lick their wounds a little bit. Broncos picking up where they left off in the second quarter here in this third, and then maybe more. Full control, 45-19, 2:32 to go in the third. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
(45-19), 2:32 to play in this third quarter. Broncos in full control. Spring Hill with a 12-4 third quarter so far. Suter jumping that pass, nearly stolen away. Kimlin comes back out of there with it. Now Burris. Burris pull up, 10-footer, fouled, and the bucket. Burris has been the bright spot in this third quarter. 6 of her 8 coming in this quarter. In fact, all 6 third quarter points coming from Burris. Morton checking back to the ball game for Bonner. And Burris trying to complete the and one, able to do that. (45-22). Bond needs a little help from Herman. High post Busher, she'll face go left. Not able to get it to go through. Rodden though with the rebound. She'll fight one up, and Rodden fouled by Morton. Morton pick up her third personal. Team foul number 2 in this third quarter. Rodden at the stripe, knocks down the first one. 2 out of 4 on the night from the free throw line before that one. Now 3 out of 5 for Rodden. Those are where her points have come from. 3 points in the night. Second one no good. Burris, near side working against Suter. Good defense there by Lizzie to knock that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Bonner. Anderson inbound for Bonner Springs. Near side, Sambull. Good take to the rim by Sambull, drawing contact. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Homecoming on Thursday. We'll be here with it. Broncos welcoming the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Pre-game coverage set for 5:45. Tip-off around 6 o'clock in that one. We'll carry the coronation ceremony. Sambull at the free throw line to shoot 2. Knocks down the first one. Broncos have done a pretty good job against Sambull defensively. They really worked to try to get her involved, and Broncos have limited her action offensively. That's her first point of the game. Herman, step back 3 on the way, no good. Rodden with the rebound, right back to Herman. Once again, how about it? Good! Type of confidence Isla Herman can build up makes her real dangerous. 4 threes in this game. And the Broncos dominating. There's a steal. Bond wasn't ready for it. Threw it back away. Entry pass down inside Billings, not able to get it to go. That's Thompson, rather. Suter for three. Shot no good, left it quite short. Loose ball picked up by Anderson. Long throw out, Burris. Here she comes. Another good transition defensive play by Herman. Bonner Springs fans certainly wouldn't have liked that. And then a foul right after that. It is going to be against Sample. So insult to injury on that play. Her second, team foul number 3. 34 seconds to play, third quarter. Dump off inside to Busher. Here's Bond, pull up. 8-footer on the way, no good. Good effort by Rodden. That one, they're going to say it was last touched by Bonner. Bond trying to get it inbound for Spring Hill, needs a little help. And a foul going to be called against Spring Hill, going to be called against Busher. Clearing some space to get free in that inbound play. Busher will pick up her second. Actually, Busher's first. Sample, 10 seconds. Shot clock's off. And out of bounds back to the Broncos with 5.2. Herman might get a look at a deep one from the corner. It's on the way and no good. Broncos in full control for the second night in a row as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Spring Hill High School basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Here we go, into the fourth quarter of action in this one. Spring Hill High School. Spring Hill Broncos, Battle of the Springs. Spring Hill against Bonner Springs. May not be a spring in either one of the towns, I don't know. Herman near side at the elbow for Busher. Busher waiting for it to come through. She gets a 3-second because of that kind of hesitation there. Little conversation about directing traffic. Sample to bring it across the timeline, throw it up for Burris for the Bonner Springs Braves. They've been trying really hard and they kept playing. Just at times the ball just would not go through the cylinder for Bonner Springs, and then they've had a hard time overcoming that ever since. Bronco defense has also been pretty staunch. Anderson trying to call out the play for her team. Thompson out high. Shot clock down to 6. Keep forgetting about that thing. Nice take. That would be our first shot clock violation. Probably should have. It was real close. They were right on top of it, though. As the ball went up, it did not hit the rim. That would have reset that. Broncos came away with a rebound. Had Bonner rebounded that, it would have been a dead ball and back to Spring Hill regardless. Meter. Crossover, step back. Good look in there from Meter. Rodden not able to get the go. Here comes Anderson. Burris. Here's Sam Bull. Trying to split the defense. Able to get up. Shot no good. Loose ball tracked down by Addie Bond. Broncos have also really limited opportunities. Their rebound numbers are going to be pretty good. That one a little off the mark, intended for, as Rodden was still trying to clear some space. Meter put it where she wanted her to be, but not where she actually was. Meter out high defending on Anderson. Those two have been kind of going at it all night long. Real good athletes. Anderson trying to clear. There it is on cue. Good closeout by Meter. She stopped that attempt, and now here comes Busher. Good defensive effort. 2-on-3. Herman. And Busher able to pay Herman back for her dish earlier on one of those runouts. Burris stopped. Good defense again by Busher. Near side Anderson. She'll reset with 19 seconds on the play clock. Shot clock. Anderson. Shot clock down to 8. 6. Burris. Top of the key 3. Does hit the rim. Resets that shot clock. Saved. Good effort by Thompson, but right into the hands of Meter. Here she comes. Meter trying to hassle off Anderson. I'm telling you, those two have been just getting after each other. This one going to be a victory for number 4. (51-23), 5:10 to play in the ball game. Broncos have led so far wire to wire. Anderson gets past Meter this time. Here's Burris, another 3 on the way. This time no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Rodden. Another one and done for the Braves. Dump off inside for Bond. Good defense stopped by Thompson. Around to go. And pulled out of there by Burris for Bonner. Anderson on the far side. Little runner, another block by Busher. She's got at least a couple of those in this one. Meter. She'll attack right past Thompson. Good move to the rim by Aubrey Meter. Her second field goal of the game. She has 4. And now over 30 points. We'll have running clock here in this one. So this fourth quarter should blow right by. Throw it up Herman. Thought about a deep one. Isabel Harris is there with an opportunity, really. That was Meter, rather, on that backside. Harris getting ready to check into the game. 12, not 21. Suter checking in along with Harris. Bonner yet to score in this fourth quarter. Now 4.5 minutes old. Foul going to be called away from the ball on Addie Bond. Grabbing a hold of her offensive player. It's her second, team foul number 1 in this fourth quarter. Team Young Realty postgame show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll wrap up this girls' coverage and start to set the scene for our boys' game coming up on the backside. The 4-1 Braves against the 5-2 Broncos. Entry pass down inside Thompson. Shot up no good, but she will go to the free throw line to shoot too. Back-to-back nights for a running clock for the Broncos. Taking care of business. Be off to a 2-1 start as Thompson knocks down her first one. 2-1 start 2025. And I've said it once, I'll say it probably a few more times. I think they probably would feel like that Eudora game maybe slipped away from them. Just a few things didn't go quite right, and then Dieterding went off for 25 points. Broncos really just couldn't find an answer for her, but without that one, it's been a pretty good start to the new year for Spring Hill. Thompson made them both from the free throw line. Schubert into the game way out high. She'll need a little help from Suter. Back to Schubert. Herman another deep three. No good. And ball tucked into bounds, last touched out off of Morton. And it will stay with Spring Hill with just under 2 minutes to play. Again, don't forget we've got recognition of our 2024 Boys Cross Country State Championship team. Just ahead of introduction of the boys game, there's a steal by Sambol on Schubert. They get tangled up, hit the deck hard. And Sambol will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Schubert a little shaken up. She'll get up off the deck. Schubert will pick up her first personal foul. And Sambol back to the free throw line. 1 out of 2 on the night from the stripe before that one went through. 2 out of 3. Second one hits the heel and pops in. Under a minute to play now on this one. Keely Rodden into the ball game. Dish off for Suter. Here's Schubert. To Rodden and Suter going to get called for the moving screen. They're going to call her for a moving screen. May have been a little more to it. Intentional foul, yeah. A little.
Foul number 32, Keely Rodden, intentionally, her first.
So it's going to be an intentional foul on Lizzie Suter. It wasn't real egregious. I'm not entirely sure, but that will. And it's her 5th foul, so Suter exiting with authority. Now somehow lost track of Lizzie and being in foul trouble. And so at the free throw line, shooting 2 is Thompson. She knocks down the first one. Comes the second one. This game out like a groan with potential foul at 3.4 in a 30-point game. Classic. 53-28. Broncos dominant in this one, wire to wire, really never even in doubt. Jumped out to an early 11-0 lead and never looked back. We'll recap it here on the Team Young Realty postgame show. Look at our final scoring totals. A couple of really nice nights again for City Busher and Isla Herman on the offensive side of things. And we will start to turn our attention towards the boys' game. Congratulations, girls. Head to the locker room victorious once again. They'll move to 6-2 on the year and 4-1 in the Frontier League. Braves. Bonner will fall to 2-4 and 1-4 in the Frontier League. Back with more on the Team Young Realty postgame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Again, back out here on the Team Young Realty post-game show. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo as the Spring Hill Broncos roll to victory in this one. Final score, lopsided victory, 53-28. 40 of the 53 coming from Isla Herman, Sydney Bush. Those two really worked well together. Everybody played through them. And 20 points from Herman, 20 points from Busher. You know, if a team is going to come in, and anybody's watching film trying to prepare for the Broncos, and I've been around basketball, talked to basketball coaches long enough, and know oftentimes the game plan, try to take away option number one. And if you can take away option number two, force number two to beat you, good luck. Teams playing the Broncos, because you got to decide first who's number one and who's number two, and then you better come up with a game to try to stop them. Broncos so far have a pretty good game plan to get both those girls theirs. And Busher and Herman really putting on a show offensively, finishing at the rim. Isla Herman finished the game with 4 threes in this game, en route to her 20-point performance. And so Spring Hill alive and well here in 2025. They'll move to 6-2 on the year, 3-1. Other scoring totals for Spring Hill: 4 points from Aubrey Meter, 3 points from Callie Rodden, 2 points from Isabel Harris, and 2 points from Addie Bond. Broncos didn't really need much from anybody else anyway. Nobody in double figures for Bonner in this one. Leading the way, 9 points from Amaya Burris. Most of those, 7 of those 9 coming in the third quarter. Spring Hill limits Bonner to 0 field goals in the fourth quarter. 8 points from Nia Anderson, including a pair of threes in the first half, but she was held scoreless. Again, Aubrey Meter really doing a nice job on her in this one. I think Isla Herman did a nice job on Sambo, limiting her to just 3 points, all from the free throw line. 2 points from Meredith Billings and 2 points from Addison Thompson for the Broncos, or for the Bonner Springs Braves, as Spring Hill girls win here 53-28 over Bonner Springs. We'll turn our attention towards the boys game. Start to get you ready for that one. Again, coming up in just a little bit, we'll have recognition of the Spring Hill High School cross-country team for their 2024 boys cross-country state title. That'll be coming up here in about 10 minutes if you want to watch that here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Thanks for joining us for the Team Young Realty post-game show. Take a quick break, come back, turn our attention to the boys and the Comfort Designs pregame show when we return in 2 minutes on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back out here at Spring Hill High School. BJ Harris, Caden Carbajo. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. We are in the midst of the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. See the captains meeting there, Martin Freegon, Evan Brown at center court. Bronco boys coming off a good win last night over Lewisburg, one they really just kind of poured it on them late in that, all throughout that game. 70-35, cruise to win. Broncos shoot 54% from the field, including above 60% from two-point range and 42% from three-point range on 8 of 19 shooting from deep. 8 of 15 from the free throw line, led in the win by Jackson Bruce, 22 points, and 14 points from Evan Brown. 10 points from Hudson Goff for the Broncos as they move to 5-2 and 3-1 in conference play. Tonight, taking on the Bonner Springs Braves. Braves coming to this one at 4-1. Coming off a 67-51 win over Lewisburg. If you want to get a common opponent perspective on this, back on December 19th, win over Eudora 61-55. Did beat Lansing 58-52, so all pretty close games right there, except for that Lewisburg one. And then rolled over Tonganoxie 80-54. They did open up the year with a tough one against Ottawa on December 6th, losing 52-63, but played a pretty good Ottawa team pretty close. So we will see what we've got in store here for the Braves. Do want to remind you to join us coming up on Thursday as the Broncos will be back for homecoming. We will live stream those festivities for you, for those folks who can't make it, part of the coronation ceremonies, and then we will bring you doubleheader action with the Broncos and the Chieftains. Also want to bring your attention to another opportunity event coming to Spring Hill, the Spring Hill Education Foundation, the Spring Soiree, a Mardi Gras themed event. Tickets on sale now at that QR code on your screen. You can also go to usd230.org/chef events or follow us on Facebook and get up to date on all the things that are happening for the Spring Soiree. I moonlight when I'm not here with y'all on the air as Executive Director of the Spring Hill Education Foundation, and so we're working towards raising money for classroom projects, teacher grants, and this is a new event coming to the community on March 8th, the Chef Spring Soiree. Tickets available now, sponsorships also available. Check out that QR code or go to our Facebook page for the Spring Hill Education Foundation, a chance to give back to our schools as we continue to look to make a positive impact on our school community. Back with more on the Comfort Designs pregame show when we return in 2 minutes. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. with experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach. Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been the industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Back out here on the Team Young Realty, on the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. As we have turned our attention to the backside of our basketball doubleheader tonight, the Bronco boys taking on the Bonner Springs Braves. Time for our area matchups, brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott served the area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. And games going on across our network in the Frontier League tonight. Tonganoxie hosting the Paola Panthers. You can watch that game over on Tonganoxie Sports Live, as well as the Baldwin Bulldogs taking on the Ottawa Cyclones over on Baldwin Sports Live. Re-racket on Thursday, Broncos and the Chieftains. This weekend, Friday, a full slate of action, as well as Baldwin will be taking on Tonganoxie, I believe. Yep, as well. Lewisburg. Baldwin and Lewisburg on Friday, and Paola taking on the Cyclones in Frontier League play. We'll turn it over to Mr. Matthews as we'll recognize the 2024 cross-country champions.
We'd like to take a few minutes to recognize our incredibly successful boys cross-country team. This fall, for the first time in Spring Hill history, our boys brought home a first-place team finish at the Kansas State Cross-Country Championships. Brody Kerr and Skyler Slytherin competed in the regional league to help the team qualify for state. At the state meet, Bill Blazewoods placed 69th, Jack Janowick placed 21st, Dylan Estes placed 16th, Zachary Anderson placed 14th, Dayan placed 5th, Galen George placed 3rd, and Logan Beckman finished it first. After the game, the school is only the 5th time a Kansas team has qualified for the national meet, and the first time the regional meet has been won by a team from Kansas. After qualifying for the national meet in Portland, Oregon, the team went on to finish 14th in the country. We are very proud of the entire cross-country team, as well as their coaches, Rich Smitherin and Dean Hoffmeyer. Thank you for working so hard to represent our school in a positive light. The team has had incredible leadership from their 5 seniors. Caitlin is heading to Southern Illinois University next year to continue his running and academic career. Logan will continue his running and academic career at Kansas State University. Jack will be competing for Missouri Science and Technology. At this time, Nathan and Skyler are still finalizing their plans. We wish them all the best luck and can't wait to cheer them on. Everyone please rise and give a standing ovation to our state champion, Springhill Broncos.
Nice recognition there for Coach Smitherin and all those boys, and what an accomplishment if you're able to pick up everything that Mr. Matthews was talking about. State title as a team. They've got the #1 runner in Class 5A as a state champion individual. Regional champions. First time that's ever been done by a team from the state of Kansas, where they go to the regional, which I didn't even know that was necessarily a thing. So they advanced to a regional with a 7-state regional. They finished first time that's ever happened, and then ranked 14th in the nation in cross-country teams. I mean, that's no joke, Caden. I know you know about cross-country with your sister being a very successful cross-country coach. I'm guessing one of those other teams from the state of Kansas who's raced at a regional is probably the Olathe West squad that your sister coaches. So it's a tough sport, too. I mean, it takes a lot of grit, a lot of determination, and it's an individualized sport, but they compete as a team, which is always unique.
Yeah, I think running as a pack is key, and amazing job that Smitherin did.
Yeah, if you ever came up to the school, if you ever came to the school about between 3:30, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock, you would see people running up and down the streets. Those boys run all the time. They are constantly training, and it is resulting in a huge recognition here in the gymnasium, as well as with their accomplishments in the state. I wish we could figure out a way to live stream cross country, Caden. You're going to have to really start training if you want to.
Yeah.
We could strap a camera on you and you could just run behind them the whole way, but I don't know if you'll be able to keep up with our team. So.
We need to purchase a gator, probably.
Yeah, we'll get a gator. We'll get the trolley out. That's what we need to do.
Yes, the trolley.
Well, they're going through the starting lineups here inside the gymnasium. We will do the same. First up for the Bonner Springs Braves, it's going to be #1, Israel Lanier Collier. #2, Prince David Donnell. #11, DeAndre Morrison, 6'1" senior. #12, Jackson Nez, a 5'9" junior. #15, Corey Rolfe, 6'2" junior. And Jason Jones, a 6'2" junior, wearing #24. Head coach is on the sheet, Drew Groover, for Bonner Springs. For the Broncos, it'll be 0, Ryan Jackson, the 6'2" senior. #2, Jackson Bruce, 6'3" sophomore. He coming off 22 points last night. #21, Martin Freegon, 6'3" senior. #22, Peyton McAvoy, 6'2" junior. And #23, Evan Brown, the 6'2" senior in the starting. Opening tip-off brought to you by the Spring Hill Co-op. Spring Hill's Farm and Ag store, located in historic downtown Spring Hill. Fertilizer, seed, livestock, and pet feed. So much more. Stop in and see the helpful staff at Spring Hill Co-op, 110 South Frank in Spring Hill. Give them a call at 913-592-0094. Center court, Freegon going to leap it. Already quick to the basketball. Wins more than he loses at the toss. And he wins that one against Bonner's #24, Jason Jones. Broncos' first possession of the game as they move from right to left. High post for Freegon. Kick over to Jackson. He'll stutter step, run. Dish back outside for Bruce. Here's McAvoy. Deep three on the way. Good. That's a big shot for Peyton. He had some shots last night and really was trying to find that range. Never really did it. And I think from a confidence standpoint, big shot for McAvoy. 3-0 lead for the Broncos. But a runner in the lane, no good on the first take of the game for Donnell. Jackson Bruce lays one up at him for Spring Hill. Good start to the game for the Broncos. Far side, half court possession for Bonner Springs. Here's Donnell out high. He'll give away for Jones. Jones near side. Give it up, looking to take in is Groover. Groover shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Freegon. Here come the Broncos. McAvoy tied up near side. He'll give away to Bruce. He'll reset. Over to Jackson on the right wing. To the high post. Back to McAvoy. Same spot. Different result. And this one will careen out of bounds. Back to Bonner. 6:24 to go. Opening frame of this one. Broncos and the Braves in this Frontier League matchup. Backside of our basketball doubleheader. Broncos on the girls' side rolled the victory a little bit earlier. Braves with it. Controlled by Rolfe. Out high, he'll direct traffic. Near side for Groover. To the corner. Catch, good cover up by Freegon on the attempt by Jones. Had to pull it down. High post, trying to back his way in there. Back to Jones. Pulls the trigger on a three, no good. Tip to Bruce from himself to himself. And he'll push it on up the floor as well. We'll crossover. Move. Nice play there by Groover to swat that one out of the air. Jones. Here's Groover. He'll take it in. Slashing. Ripped from behind by Freegon. His crew let him get pretty physical on the girls' side of things. Really limited free throw attempts. Here's Ryan Jackson. Shot no good. Evan Brown trying to fight for that one. Lucky bounce for Spring Hill. Jackson will take it. Pull up. 12-footer. Good. 7-0 start to this one for Spring Hill. Jones control on the near side. High post for Rolfe. They try to dish it back for Groover. Stolen away by Freegon. Broncos defensively in the paint. Limiting opportunities. About the score. There it is. Brown. Here's Jackson. He'll check. Back. Freegon. Three on the way. Good. Martin Freegon. And a timeout taken by Bonner. This one's getting going. Spring Hill leading it 9-0. 4:38 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it. We're back at 30 on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
It was 10. They had 9 on the scoreboard when we went to break, but 10-0 run to begin things for Spring Hill here at home. Give off. Looking to take it in is Rolfe. He's denied by that Bronco interior D. Jones on the far side. Trying to work against McAvoy. Peyton doing a nice job against him. And finally a push going to be called against McAvoy. He hadn't really changed what he was doing defensively until they got a little closer to the paint and then became too much. Jones. Nearly stolen away. Last second dish off for Rolfe. He'll look to take it, kick. Groover, three on the way, just rimmed out. Rebound by Bruce. Good effort there by Jackson to track that one down. Now he needs help. Loose ball scooped up by Brown. Brown, he'll check, pull up, free throw line, no good. Rolf with the rebound for Bonner Springs. He'll lead the charge. Loose ball, kicked around, probably should have been a kick ball. Instead, it's a turnover on Bonner Springs, trying to force one through is Jackson, and it'll be knocked out of bounds off Groover. It'll stay with Spring Hill. Hudson Gaga to check into the game. Out goes Jackson. And catching fire for Hudson Gawk. No good. Right there, right place, right time. Evan Brown. Hudson Gawk with 10 points last night. Probably, I believe, a career high for him. And they came in really early on in that game to kind of give him a spark right when they needed to. And Broncos never looked back. Push off near side Groover. Catch, Rolf, 3 on the way, looks to be good, just a little long, able to get the rebound on the long rebound. He'll reset Will Rolf. Off to Donnell, now Groover. Rolf, try to dunk it, he'll finally get it to go in there, good dish. As Rolf gets their first field goal here with 2:51. Of this first quarter, stops a 12-0 run to begin things for Spring Hill. Into the game for Bonner comes DeAndre Morris. Out goes Rolf. Out goes Freegon. In comes Byer for Spring Hill. McAvoy. Deep 3 on the way again. This one no good. And a foul going to be called on Jackson Bruce over the back. His first. Team foul number 2 in this first quarter. Jones and Groover work together to get it across the timeline here. Broncos looking to trap. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Bonner. Yet other games going on our network. Tonganoxie and Paola over on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Baldwin and Ottawa on Baldwin Sports Live. And you can catch it all at varsitysportslive.com. Groover. Poked out by Bruce. Knuckleboy hits the deck, but gathered up by Donnell. He'll come in, dish. 3 on the way, Morrison. Good. DeAndre Morrison hits it. Back-to-back buckets by Bonner here late in this first quarter. Gaw. The giveaway to Brown. Carter Gaw getting ready to check into the ball game at the next dead ball. Bruce. Brown. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McAvoy trying to go into Byer. Good look. And a nice dish off from McAvoy, and Brooks knew exactly what to do with it. Broncos with 6 guys scoring in this first quarter. Real good balance across the roster on the offensive end. Groover, good help defense from Byer. Not able to hold on cleanly, but able to gather it back up. Morrison, he'll put it up, shot no good, get it right back, and then knocked out of bounds off of Morrison. He'll go back to the Broncos.
Broncos, number 4.
Carter Gaw going to check in and spell McAvoy. Byer, Brown, Gaw, and Jackson Bruce on the floor for Spring Hill. Carter Gaw on the right wing. Have to give away to Brown. Brown trying to shake off Morrison. Kick. Carter Gaw pumping. Steps around it. Help defense comes. Brown will take a try at it. How about it? 3 on the way. No good. And a push going to be called against Byer on the rebound. Byer will pick up his first personal foul.
Foul number 35, Bruce Byer, his first. Team foul number 3.
Jackson Bruce going to check out. Ryan Jackson will come in for him. Good defense there by Carter Goff, Ryan Jackson hassling. They do get it over to Jones. He gets a good look at the three and drops it in. Jason Jones, don't want to leave him open. Pair of threes in this first quarter have closed the gap for Bonner Springs, 14-8. After a 10-0 start, 12-0 start rather to the game, and a timeout taken by Coach Burchard. It's a 30. We'll take it along with him with 14.9. Actually, we'll keep it right here. Broncos coming off a win over Lewisburg and Eudora to start 2025, trying to keep that going here tonight against Bonner Springs. Get homecoming coverage on Thursday. We'll have that 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip. Mentioned this in between games, but fundraising opportunity for supporters of Spring Hill Schools. Spring Hill Education Foundation, a new event for 2025. We've got a golf tournament coming up later this spring as well in May. That's been a traditional fundraiser for scholarships. The Spring Soiree, going to be a gala event that will have all kinds of fun, DJ dancing, dinner, drinks, great food, entertainment as well. Tickets and more information at that QR code on the screen, or follow our Spring Hill Education Foundation on Facebook to get more information about the Spring Soiree Mardi Gras party coming up on March the 8th at the Meadowlark Event Center. To the corner for Jackson. Three on the way. No good. Brown, good board on the backside of that one. Evan going to go ahead and force it up himself. Shot no good as the shot clock was waning. And now the quarter was winding down, and that's the end of the first quarter. After one, Broncos in front by 6. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
$14-8 after one quarter of play here on the boys' side of things. The Broncos in control, jumped out to an early 12-0 lead before a Corey Rolfe bucket, and then from that point on at the 2:53 mark, they scored all eight of their points in the last 3 minutes of that first quarter. Did Bonner trying to take Rolfe, kick to the corner, close out there. Jordan Miller into the ball game for his first minutes, hustling on the floor. Jordan, defensive specialist, and able to get in there and stop that one. Needs a little help. Somehow ball ended up back into the hands of Jones. And up and good on the take there by DeAndre Morrison. He has 5 for Bonner, and they're back to within 4. Really the closest it's been for Bonner Springs since the word go of this one. Freegon to the corner. Brown for 3. Missed it. Broncos lucky to get that one back as the ball does careen off of the Braves. Bruce coming back in to replace Evan Brown. Also into the game for Bonner Springs in between quarters, Jaden Jones. Shot up no good. Groover will bring up the floor for Bonner Springs. 6:55 to go first quarter. Or first half, rather. Bonner pretty patient in the half court, try to get that shot. There's Groover for three, no good. Rebound though, backside Jaden Jones. His putback is good, and the foul.
Jaden Jones.
So Jaden Jones, freshman, 6'4" freshman, checks in, immediately makes his presence known. Peyton McAvoy going to check into the ball game for Jackson Bruce. Chance to pull this game to within. Want to be a 13-2 run for Bonner Springs if he's able to make it to go. Not able to complete that, so a 12-0 run to boot. 12-2 rather. Not sure what they called on that. They call a foul on Jason Jones. Jordan Miller's trying to clear some space. I thought maybe they got Miller on the push-off, but they get Jones instead, and so a first personal on him. Team foul number 1 as well. Miller out high. Braves have tightened up their defense a little bit. Those better find an answer. Miller, he'll penetrate, elevate, roll it in. Jordan Miller's first bucket of the ball game. Off far side for the Braves. Here's Rolfe. Face up on Jackson. He'll take him all the way down the paint, draw contact. And Rolfe will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Corey Rolfe, 6'2" junior.
5-0, Ryan Jackson hit first. Team foul number 2.
Jaden Jones came out of the game briefly. He'll set to go back into it. Also coming to the game for, I believe, his first minutes of the night, Kalen Doss. And at the free throw line is Rolfe. He'll knock them both down. There's a steal by Doss. Just checked in. Jaden Jones shot up and good. Quick flurry there. Broncos have awoken the Braves since the beginning of this one. They jumped out to a 12-0 lead. It's been all Bonner since then. Trying to go backside Jackson. Kickback, Freeg on 3, no good. Broncos have gone a little cold from deep as well. Miller trying to still fight for that ball. No help down there, but he's still there. Groover will come out. Now they've got numbers. Jason Jones, 3, no good. Gall fighting for it. Loose ball picked up there by Jaden Jones. Rolfe steps in. Now he'll try to back in on Gaw. Kick. Jason Jones for 3, good. And the first lead of the ball game for Bonner Springs. 19-16 since it was 12-0. It has been a 19-4 game for Bonner Springs. They are in front for the first time. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Broncos back underway as we come out of the timeout. Nearly threw it away. Brooks Byer just happened to be in the right place. Dish it off McAvoy. We're chasing the ball down, and it's good luck picking that one out, and they give it to the ball on the Braves. Bonner Springs with it back. 19-4 run since the 3-minute mark of the first quarter rather. There was first 6 minutes was all Spring Hill. The last 6 minutes have been all Bonner in this one, and it has turned into the Braves in control with the basketball up by 3, their largest lead, only lead of the game. Rolf with it on the near side. Working in on Freegon, and a travel, I think, going to be called on Rolf. Good defense there by Freegon. Pressure, straight steal from Jones. Broncos have got to get dialed in a little bit because that was a rough turn of events right there. Where you just throw it right to the other team, and then they immediately drop it a triple on you. Rolf knocks it in. And now a 6-point deficit. Freegon. Byer, shot no good. Brooks trying to put it back up there. That's no good. Another empty frame for Spring Hill. Near side for Doss. He'll give way, and now a travel going to be called against Rolf. Back-to-back turnovers by Bonner. It was 14-8 at the end of the first quarter. Broncos have halfway through this, their lone bucket, that Jordan Miller too, in this second quarter. Miller with it out around midcourt. Now he needs help desperately. McAvoy will provide that help. He'll have it near side. Here's Brown. Brown elevate, 10-footer off the glass and good. Evan Brown. This is what the doctor ordered to get this squared back away. 21-18 Bonner Springs. 22 rather, 18. Groover on the far side, working against Miller. Try to throw it up for Jaden Jones. They do get it to him. Jones will put it up and in. Jaden Jones, big fella, is going to be a handle. 6'4" freshman, giving the Broncos some trouble. McAvoy. Braves had some rust to begin this game. Here's Freegon. Just missed it because it's their first game back from break. It lasted about 6 minutes. They have not had that same rust since then. Really starting to play well. Broncos better find an answer. Jones. Doss moving around through Jaden Jones. Here's Groover. Doss for 3. No good. Broncos need to take advantage of this one. Brown. Here's McAvoy for 3. No good. Loose ball gathered up by Jordan Miller. Brown for 3. No good. Broncos have ice cold. Talked up all that three-point playing. Live by the 3, die by the 3, and that's what's happening right here. Far side Groover. Rolf. Miller trying to jump that pass and knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Bonner Springs. Bonner Springs basketball, 1:40 to play first half. Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll try to figure this one out. There's a steal by Brooks Byer, though. Good play there defensively. Miller battles his way all the way down. Little pump fake. Shot no good, though. Good rebound by Hudson Gaw. He needs help. McAvoy comes out of there with it. Now a foul going to be called on Freegon.
Foul number 21. Arnie Freegon is first. Team foul number 3.
Luck has not been on the side of the Broncos here over the last 6 or 7 minutes of game time. That last one, a pretty good indication of that. Of course, Bonner has something to do with it as well. Far side Jones to Jones, Jaden Jones, the youngster. Back outside Groover for three, no good. Good rebound, Brooks Byer, right in front of Jones. Here's Miller. Races up to the low block. Except dribble, kick back out, Freegon. Jumped. Groover saw it coming. Groover going to try to dunk it. Nope, just lay it up and easy. Groover, his first bucket of the ball game. 26-18. 4 points in the second quarter for Spring Hill. They have just really cooled after a lightning start to this game. They'll have to figure it out at halftime. Still a lot of game to play, but it's gone south here for Spring Hill, and an easy dunk for Jason Jones, and Freegon kind of let him have it. He earned it. Jones with 8 first half points, 28-18. You won't believe me when I tell you at halftime the Broncos were up 12-0 at one point in this game. A 28-4 run since they scored their first point under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Miller looking for the final shot. Here's Freegon from the corner, no good. Gaw trying to tip it in, and that's the end of the first half. Broncos some work to do in the locker room. Plenty to build on early on, but plenty to work on later on. And we'll see what happens in the second half of this one. We'll kick off our Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show as we will talk about this one. Take a look at our halftime numbers and get you ready for second half action as the Broncos and the Braves here at halftime. Your halftime score 28-18. We're back in 2 minutes on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free? The Fun 99 menu. Always $1.99 each.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show, getting entertained by some young cheerleaders. Looks like possibly some campers getting a clinic from our high school cheer squad and getting a chance to demonstrate that in front of their parents. Good crowd over on the far side. And the Littles doing their cheerleading. We're at halftime of this one. The Spring Hill Broncos and the Bonner Springs Braves, 28-18. Your halftime score, is that looked at on the screen. As here's how we got to where we are. Broncos stormed out to an early 12-0 lead. And since that point, it was 12-0. Bonner scored at the 2:53 mark of the first quarter. That was their first bucket, first points. They didn't even have a free throw or nothing. It was just 12-0 on the board. And now you're looking at the board, and it's 28-18. That means they scored 28-6 from the time they scored their first bucket at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter, and have not really looked back, has Bonner, as they have really turned it on in this first half. And scoring totals first up for Bonner Springs, right now leading them in scoring. They've got a few guys kind of even out, but Jason Jones, a pair of threes, give him 8 points for the first half. 7 points from Corey Rolfe, 6 points from Jaden Jones, all in the second quarter. 5 points from DeAndre Morrison, and 2 points for Kellen Groover for the Broncos. They've spread it around. Plenty of guys have gotten the scoring call. Nobody has really taken off, though, yet for Spring Hill, as it is 4 points leading the way for Evan Brown, 3 points for Peyton McAvoy, 3 for Martin Fregon, 2 for Jordan Miller, 2 for Jackson Bruce, and 2 for Ryan Jackson in this one. And so 7 guys in the scorebook, but nobody over 4 points for Spring Hill. Really going to have to start hitting those threes. Broncos limited to just 2 made threes in the first half. They have been better in the second half of these games, shooting from deep, but they're going to have it in the second half of this one. Otherwise, Bonner, if they continue on the trajectory they're on, it's going to be a real tough out for Spring Hill tonight. Mentioned Bonner Springs 4-1, really good, and they are 3-1 in Frontier League play as well, with their only loss coming to Ottawa in game number 1 of the year. And so Bonner no slouch. And you saw the early going, maybe those first few minutes. I said this is the first game back from break, and it showed. Kind of was hoping. Broncos just never took advantage. In fact, they had that 12-point lead for a pretty good chunk of time. Like, it was they weren't closing it, they weren't growing it. They got out to it and kind of maintained for a minute, and then Bonner started. So going to have to change that up a little bit here in this second half. I'm sure Coach Bouchard will have a plan for them as they talk about it right now. And good performance out there on the floor from some of our cheerleaders. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back and talk about that girls game that happened earlier tonight. Talk about Thursday night's action with Tonganoxie, and get ready for second half action here from Spring Hill. The Broncos Braves. Second half coming up in just a little bit on Spring Hill Sports.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Back out here once again on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Good looking at those senior boys as well as they're warming up on the floor, getting ready for second half action in this one, and right now find themselves in a 10-point hole. So they've led by as many as 12. They've trailed now as by as many as 10. It was certainly heading in the wrong direction, saved by the bell, perhaps in that first half, and we'll see if the Broncos can capture some of that magic they had early on. Again, luck just wasn't kind of in their way, and Bonner woke up in a hurry. Gonna have to find an answer for it. Jaden Jones down inside, the freshman, big fella, got going, and then they're able to get on the outside with Jason Jones again supporting them. He had 8 points at halftime. I'm guessing those two guys likely related. Jason 6'2" junior and Jaden a 6'4" freshman. But they together combined for 14 of their 28 points in that first half. Again, don't forget, Thursday with Tonganoxie, homecoming as well. Earlier tonight, girls winning 53-28 in a lopsided affair, 20 points apiece from Isla Herman and Sydney Busher. And the Broncos move to 6-2 on the year, 4-1 in the Frontier League. That concludes our Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll get ready for second half action here. Spring Hill basketball as we come out of the break. Jackson Bruce to control it for the Broncos. Broncos trying to create some space. Ryan Jackson, kick back outside McAvoy. Here's Ryan Jackson again, he'll check. Punched away, tipped in the back court. Looking to be chased down. That is a possession, so the shot clock would reset. And now Jason Jones from the corner, no good. Rebound to be determined. Martin Freegon comes out of there with it. Broncos get a stop. After the Braves also get a stop on their first possession. McAvoy, catch from the corner, 3, good. Peyton McAvoy, just what the doctor ordered to start this second half. Better than the way they ended the first half. His second of the game from deep, 28-21. That's a charge. Good job by Freegon setting up and really waiting for that one to come into him. DeAndre Morrison probably saw it coming as well, tried to make the adjustment but couldn't. It ends up being an offensive foul.
Team foul number 1. Denver Broncos, number 3, Jordan Miller.
Jackson going to sit down briefly. Jordan Miller will come in for him. Brown. There's Miller. Miller to the corner for Jackson Bruce. Got to get him going. Back to Jordan Miller. Miller. He gets stopped on the low block. McAvoy. Evan Brown to the corner. Freegon. McAvoy catch, another 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Jackson Bruce. To the corner, Evan Brown. Pull up, runner on the way, no good. Jumper rather. And pulled out of there by Jason Jones. Here come the Braves. Rolfe, hand check foul going to be called against Peyton McAvoy.
Foul number 23, Evan Brown, his first. Team foul number 1.
McAvoy's first, team foul number 1. Here's a 3 from Rolfe, no good. Another rebound by Freegon. And another turnover by the Broncos. when you're down in a game that was getting away from you, those possessions matter. Got to really value the basketball when you get your chances. And Bonner going the other direction quickly. Shot up, blocked by Fregon, his second of the game, and then they nearly throw it away. Somehow Marty ended up back with it. He'll lay it up with the right hand, good. 28-23, Broncos back to within 5. Trailed by 10 at halftime, they've cut that in half. Rise up, shot on the way by Doss, no good. That was Donnell, rather. And then knocked it out of bounds, last touched by Jason Jones. It'll stay with the Spring Hill Broncos.
In for the break is number 5, Jason Jones.
Freshman check back in. First time here in this second half, Jaden Jones. Bruce. To Miller. Brown, he'll check. Back over to McAvoy. Here's Fregon. To the corner, Brown, 3 on the way, no good. High rebound pulled out of there by Jones. And he'll push it up. Was sweet pink shoes up the floor. Jaden Jones in the paint, little roller, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Brown. Broncos got to take advantage of these empty frames. McAvoy pumping, and then he is fouled by Groover. And Kean Groover will pick up his first personal foul.
Foul number 45, Keldon Groover, his first, team foul number 2.
Oh, it's an L, not an I. Kellen Groover. Dump off, kick out. Bruce for 3 on the way. Good, rattled in one. Good ball movement there for the Broncos to get the open man out there. And Jackson Bruce knocks down his first 3-point bucket. He just has 5, but the Broncos back to within 2. 28-26. Groover. Checks to Coach Groover. And resets with Jason Jones. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, man, that was a fast take. Good luck. Jason Jones just blew past the Bronco defense. He's in double figures now with 10. Miller. He'll go up in there, shot no good. Miller might be the only guy that could stay in front of Jones, and that's who they isolate on him, and he's shaking and baking on Jordan. Near side, looking at one. And a carry would have been if he had pulled it down. Instead, turnover back to McAvoy. Peyton wants some help. Midway point of this third quarter. Brown, chance for one here. Good! That was a beautiful shot when Evan Brown gets a chance to look at one. It comes out about as quick as you can find, and it looks pretty. 7 points for him. Back to within 1 for the Broncos, 30-29. Halftime came just in the nick of time for Spring Hill because they were able to really reset, it looks like, at halftime. Byer, Hudson Gaw, and Ryan Jackson checking back into the ball game. Out goes Evan Brown along with Marty Fregon and one other player. Somebody else. Peyton McAvoy. There he is. Now he'll run off the floor. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Play with 6 players. I don't know. Nobody's ever thought of that. Seems like that would be an advantage if you had 6 and they had 5 on the floor. It'll be 5-on-5 as Hudson Gaw brings it across the timeline. Handoff. Real tight man-to-man defense here from Bonner. They certainly athletically can keep up with the speed of the Broncos. Bruce going to elevate and put one high off the glass in the kiss. Last thing Bonner wants to have there, the Broncos are back in front for the first time in a long time. And ball out of bounds, it will stay with. Good hustle there by Brooks Byer. Broncos lost the lead at the 5:02 mark of the second quarter. They grab it back here at the 3-minute mark of the third after they trailed by 10 at halftime. And it's a 13-2 start to the third quarter for the Broncos. Jason Jones trying to make some separation. Brooks Byer going to draw his duty there. Groover from way deep, no good. Big empty frame there. Rebound pulled out of there by Bruce. Jackson going to lead the charge. He'll push it up. Hudson Gaw, little elevate off the glass and good. Quick movement, got down the floor in a hurry, and Gaw laid it up and in. Broncos in front, 33-30. Nice halftime adjustments by Coach Bouchard and the Bronco boys. Jones, back top of the key for Morrison. Here's Groover. He'll go into the paint. Good patience there. Waits for it. Doesn't fall, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot too.
Foul number 1, Hudson Gaw is first. Team foul number 2. At the line, shooting 2. Alan Groover.
It was 28-18 at halftime. And Groover a chance to go to the free throw line here to shoot a pair of them. The only 2 points they have of this third quarter now. 6 minutes, nearly 6 minutes into it, came from the 2-point buckets from Jason Jones. That made it 30-26 at that point. And since that point, the Broncos had went on a little bit of a run. Jones made the first, Groover made the first, missed the second one. Broncos back with it. Gaw. Here's Byer. Brown, another time on one. It maybe took a little too much time, and Groover, big, long, 6'2", able to get out there and get a hand on that one. Here's Gaw. Circus shot, no good. Rebound by Jaden Jones. Here's Jason Jones, good transition defense, and now Jones gets it right back. He can't get it to go. His third time's a charm. Trying to find a box out on Jason Jones. He has 12. Back to a tie ball game now, 33-33. Should be a good one down the stretch of this one. Don't go anywhere. Water Springs student section getting loud. Making a nice trip over here. Down here. Byer needs to dribble. Shot clock at 14. Here's Bruce. He'll elevate. 12-foot jumper on the way, no good. Good effort by Brooks Byer. Brooks getting strong. He'll go up and draw contact. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot too. Good board, and he knew what he wanted to do with it as soon as he got that board. He was going to go up and make an attempt at it, and Byer will draw contact. Byer 2 points in this one in that first quarter. Chance to add to it here and break this tie with 54 seconds to play third quarter. This one's no good.
Broncos number 3, Jordan Miller.
Missed them both for the sophomore. We'll stay tied with 50 seconds to play in this third. Trolling out high for Bonner Springs. Doss, he'll give way to Rolfe. Here's Jaden Jones. Over to Rolfe. 28 seconds, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Byer nearly seals it away. Good defense there by Brooks on the help. And now Miller. Broncos may want to consider working for the final shot. Instead, it's going to be a foul on Jason Jones. And that'll actually be his third with 19 seconds in the third. That's a tough break for Bonner. He's been certainly their catalyst. Only guy with a field goal in this third quarter is Jason Jones, and he'll have to sit down with 3 fouls. He'll be playing with those in the fourth. Now the Broncos really can wait for the final shot as the shot clock is off. Miller. Driving all the way to the rim. Shot no good. Took it way too early as well. Really giving them a chance to look at one here. Rolfe trying to go off the backboard. We head to the fourth quarter, all knotted up at 33. Should be a good one as we head to the fourth. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Spring Hill High School. B.J. Harris, Caden Carbajo here in Spring Hill as we head to the fourth quarter of play. Our eighth quarter of the night action here in Spring Hill. Broncos trying to get a sweep over Bonner Springs. Girls took care of their business. Here's Groover, a long three, and he'll break the tie to start this fourth quarter with authority. Will Kellen Groover. 36-33 Bonner. Now a stop by Bonner defensively. Outlet to Groover. He'll try to get back-to-back buckets, and he will. And Broncos starting the fourth quarter. Exact opposite how they started the third quarter. Suddenly down by 5. Need to get across the timeline. They will. Now they have numbers. Gaw to the corner. McAvoy back to Gaw. Jackson looked to take. He'll get all the way to the rim. Layup and good. Nice take by Ryan Jackson. 38-35, 7:02 to go in the ball game. Jason Jones with it on the right wing. He'll get picked up by Brown. Dish off for Donnell. He'll put it up. Not good. Just barely missed it. Now a foul going to be called. I think it's going to be on Jaden Jones. No, they get it on Freegon. I'm not sure how you determine that. I mean, that's a tough one. It's kind of equal opportunity. Probably just let him play at that point until the ball gets determined. I must have saw something I didn't see from my perch up here in my high horse. Groover, kick, corner. Rolf, oh, that nearly a carry. Probably got away with a little bit of a carry. Kick outside Jason Jones. Here's Rolf again. Groover, another three on the way. Good. Better get a hand in Kellen Groover's face. Back-to-back threes in this fourth quarter. That's huge for them. 41-35. And Broncos trailed by 10 at halftime. Got it a lead. Led 31-30. 33-33 after three. Bruce. Kick. Miller. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They'll isolate Bruce with 5. Jackson, handoff. Miller elevates with a shot clock violation there. Broncos never really had a chance to even get that one close to the rim. And it will be a turnover by Spring Hill. Braves break the press. Rolf lost a handle on it. Touched it last out of bounds. Just kind of mishandled it. Good on-ball defense there from Ryan Jackson. Jackson Bruce bringing it across the timeline. He's about had all he wants with Jason Jones. He somehow ends up back with it, gets that switch. Kick out top of the key for Freegon. The 5 out working, but whenever they do get penetration down in there, it's just kind of one guy on his own. Nobody else is close by, so you got to throw it back out and kind of reset every possession. And they'll make those threes. This one off the mark from Jones. That's probably a foul. Groover going through the arms of Jackson Bruce. Kick back outside for Donnell. Here's Rolf working his way in. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Freegon. Broncos need a little bit of a sense of urgency here. Just a 2-possession game. Deep one from Bruce, no good. And now Coach Groover says slow down. We don't need to be in a rush as they approach the midway point of this fourth quarter, up by 6. Far side Groover. Back over to Rolf. Again, they're going to be extremely patient. And if they get open looks like that after being so patient, this is not going to end well for the Broncos. Broncos need a bucket here. Bonner defense is proven to be stingy. There's Freegon wide open. He got open and worked his way without the ball to lay that one up. Coach Burchard wants to talk about it here as the Broncos are back to within 6, 43-37. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here as we are right at the midway point of this fourth quarter. Again, we busy week this week with plenty of action. Had basketball last night with Lewisburg, Broncos on the road at Lewisburg. Tonight here with Bonner Springs, and then back again at it on Thursday. So Spring Hill kiddos will be tired by the time they get to Friday, so will this broadcaster. As 3 games and 4 nights coming off break and all the good stuff that comes with that. So Broncos will be full swing. We'll get into tournament week as well. We've been collecting brackets all week to try to put together a schedule that's comprehensive for everybody. You'll get all these tournament games covered across our area. We'll be here obviously with the Spring Hill Invitation basketball tournament, boys tournament next week. I think that's next week. Is that next week, Caden? Yep. It's Tuesday. I'm trying to get through Tuesday, buddy. Broncos are too. They've got 4 minutes to do so. And down by 6 with Bonner with the ball as we come out of the timeout. Groover, break the timeline. Last second dish off, Donnell finish. Donald, rather, his first bucket of the ball game. Back to an 8-point contest. Broncos going to have to get to the rim. Protect the basketball first, Rolf. That's a rough one there for Martin Freegon. He gets pickpocketed and dunked on. Bonner's good enough. You cannot relax, and I think a couple times Broncos maybe have gotten caught, not necessarily relaxing, but having just a brief letdown, and Bonner good enough to take full advantage of it, and they have. Little runner by Freegon off the glass and good. Jones, Rolf, Groover, Jaden Jones, Jason Jones. Miller hassling Rolf, stole it away. Jordan Miller with the steal, looking for Brown. He'll go ahead and take it. Will Miller be fouled hard, and to the ground he goes. Donald going to get called for the foul, his second. Team foul number 1 of this fourth quarter, and Miller a chance to pull the Broncos back to within 6. First one's up and good. Three points for Miller. They're going to give Miller the benefit of the doubt. They say it was a violation. Official, he didn't throw him a very good pass, and that's why that was. I think the coach only saw the response to that. Doesn't matter. Good night, Brooks Byer. This one getting a little hand. Go ahead and. It's a hard foul. Byer being aggressive. He pulled that over, and boy don't know his own strength. It looked a lot worse than it probably was. And then the reaction to that after the words is a tough one. And so now they're going to sort that out. I don't think Brooks didn't do anything wrong to my knowledge. I mean, he just grabbed the ball and was trying to use his strength. The infraction would have been the response to that and the shove of Byer for playing basketball and playing it a little stronger and tougher than, it normally is played, I would say. It certainly wasn't intentional by Brooks, and a shove of Brooks after that certainly was. We're going to get Brooks just for the foul over the back. And then they'll get 15 intentional foul against, I believe, there's no 15 on the floor for Spring Hill, so this will be an intentional, I believe, against Rolf. I'm trying to figure out officials are as well here at the score table. Caden's got a good look at it as they're doing so. 2:36 to play and trying to clean up some shenanigans.
Should have made the right call the first time.
Bonner faithful chiming in as if though that's helpful. You want to complain about officials, build yourself a media company and go on the air all the time, and then you can't sit in the stands and do it. And so the intentional foul, actually, the foul by Byer was on the floor. That one counts against him. And then Rolf, again, as I mentioned, the retaliation after that resulted in the intentional foul that has Jackson Bruce at the free throw line to shoot two. And so that's pretty big turn of events, honestly, with the 2 points coming here from Jackson Bruce. Has pulled this game to within 5. Bonner Springs folks don't like it. And the intentional foul will give the Broncos, should give.
Was that not on this? The foul was on 35.
The officials trying to work this out.
There's nothing to work out.
Again, they did call the foul on Brooks Byer on the floor. And then it was an intentional foul that they shot the free throws. In fact, I think the intentional foul likely should result in Spring Hill out of the ball. If that happens, this is going to get out of control right here in front of us, I think, Caden. 2:36 to play. Bronco girls earlier tonight, they took care of business. And so there's the intentional foul. And that should be Bronco basketball after that foul. Now they're going to try to explain it to Coach Gruber. If this wasn't a 5-point game with 2:36 to play, it probably wouldn't be quite so much intensity about these particular calls. It's kind of a significant part of the game right now and how that gets sorted out. But again, I think despite the audience right in front of me, I think the officials generally sorted that out about as effectively as they could have. Bruce, big possession here. A little payback for Brooks Byer. He just got shoved to the ground. He'll get it back low. Brooks going to clear some glass. Go take it up, young man. Now a foul going to be called on Jason Jones. And if it is, it's his 4th, I believe. It is.
Number 24, Jason Jones, his 4th. Team foul number 3.
And so Coach Gruber wants a timeout. We will take one as well. Catch your breath. Broncos will have an opportunity with the basketball down by 5 when we're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
2:16 to play in this ball game. It's coming down to the wire. Good one. Was 33-33 at the end of 3. After being a 10-point game at halftime with Bonner looking like they had full control over it. Broncos had a real strong third quarter, and it's been kind of down the stretch and getting a little testy here in the final few minutes. 2:16 to play in it. Broncos with the ball down by 5. Bruce, elevate, good. Jackson Bruce starting to come alive a little bit. And Broncos back to within 3. One possession game, 47-44. Far side, Rolf for 3, good. Big shot there from Rolf. That's a big 3 by Rolf when it was a 3-possession game. McAvoy tried to answer back, no good. Byer knocks that one around. That's a big play by Byer, not able to hold on to it. Here comes Jones. Jackson Bruce. Jones will lay it up and in. Jason Jones lays it up. And Brooks Byer a little shaken up on the play, so they'll stop play.
Broncos, number 3, George Miller.
Jason Jones a little shaken up as well. Maybe just cramping. Players all over the place. Here. Broncos with it. 90 seconds to play in the ball game. Back down by 8. They had pulled it to within 3 a moment ago. Kick, Freegon, 3, no good. And a pull down by Groover. That's a big board for Bonner. Try to hold on to it, Rolf.
Let's go.
Long pass up in front court. Oh, my God, with a walk there. Up and good. Jaden Jones' first bucket since he had a flurry in the second quarter. He has 8. Back to a 10-point game. Broncos gave a mighty effort here tonight. Going to end up just coming up, I think, a little short. Jump ball alternating possession in favor of the Broncos, and they really had their chances here in the final few minutes.
Turn to Braves, 24, Jason Jones.
It's okay. Broncos pull it back to within 8, but 34 seconds to play. Just right there again, that 3-point bucket, pull it to within 3, and now McAvoy going to foul. Try to stop the clock with 28.8. They've got one more to give.
Foul 22, Wade McAvoy, second, team foul number 3.
McAvoy picks up his second. Team Young Realty postgame show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll recap tonight's action. Looking like it may be a Broncos split as some miracle happens here. Miller will have it. Broncos will have a crack to look at one. Brown will fire from the top of the key. Left it a little short. McAvoy, he wants to pull the trigger on one. Probably got fouled. Back to Brown. Another 3 on the way. Good. Evan Brown drops it in. Coach Bouchard takes a timeout, but it may be a little too late. And Evan Brown, his second 3-point bucket of the ball game, second of the second half. He's got 10 double figures for Brown. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Timeout on the floor. Been a long night of basketball. Back-to-back nights here, Monday, Tuesday with Lewisburg last night. Broncos get the sweep. Looks like they may end up splitting here unless they really got a... I've seen it happen. Crazy things can happen in basketball in 10.4 seconds in a 2-possession game, but it'd be a tough one. Take the opportunity again to remind you, coming up March 8th, tickets are on sale now for the first ever Spring Soiree, a fundraiser for classroom projects, teacher grants from the Spring Hill Education Foundation. Last year, Spring Hill Education Foundation donated nearly $30,000 to classroom projects. This year, we made a $50,000 contribution to Spring Hill schools to further the project Lead the Way STEM curriculum in each of the District's 3 middle schools this year. That'll start seeing that at the District's 3 middle schools likely this semester, and for all the time to be. And we want to continue to do great projects like that for Spring Hill schools, and this will be the fundraiser we'll be doing for those projects coming up on March 8th. Book your ticket now at the QR code on the screen. Final 10.4 of this one, 54-49. And a quick foul. Going to send Jason Jones not to the free throw line yet. They've got one more to give. That one's on Bruce. His third, team foul number 4. Next foul, they will shoot free throws. One way for this thing to work is a steal here pretty quick and a foul. And Miller will finally get a hold of Groover and send him to the free throw line to shoot 2. Strange game, really, a game of runs where the Broncos jumped out early 12-0, and then it was a melee by Bonner in the final 3 minutes of the first quarter and the next about 6 minutes of the second quarter, and eventually pulled out to as much as a 15-point lead. Broncos trimmed it down a little bit before trailing by 10 at halftime. 28-18 at the break, and then Broncos a great third quarter. They limited Bonner to just 2 field goals made in the third to pull it and make it tied going into the fourth, but a little flurry down the stretch here is just about put it out of reach. Miller will wait as long as he can, pick it up with 6 seconds, get the free gun. He'll step into a deep three, put some mustard on it, shot no good. And that will do it. They'll let the ball roll out of bounds. Final score 56-49. It was a fun one. Just come up a little bit short here tonight for Spring Hill as they fall to the Bonner Springs Braves. Braves move to 5-1 on the year, 4-1 in Frontier League play. Broncos will drop to 5-3 and 3-2 in the conference, with the game with Tonganoxie coming up on Thursday. Again, we'll have that 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip from Spring Hill for homecoming activities. We'll bring those to you as well, so make plans if you can't make it out here to support the team in person. Make plans to join us on Thursday for the Broncos and the Chieftains. Back with the Team Young Realty postgame show when we return in 2 minutes. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Here at Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-46.
Back here one final time to Spring Hill High School as we wrap up our coverage tonight of the Broncos and the Braves. A split between these two teams. Girls winning earlier tonight on the Spring Hill side, 53-28. Kind of cruising to victory. 20 points from Isla Herman, 20 points from Sydney Busher as well, as they account for 40 of the 53 for the Broncos, but able to ease to victory back-to-back nights against now Bonner and Lewisburg. For the boys, there's a roller coaster of a game in this one. Spring Hill jumped out to an early lead. They led 14-8 after one, and then lost the lead 19-16. And at the 5:02 mark of the second quarter, they would regain the lead with Spring Hill 31-30 with 3:20 to play in the third quarter, and it would be 33-33 going into the fourth quarter, but a strong fourth quarter by Bonner Springs, including a pair of threes from Kellen Groover to begin the fourth, really kind of set the tone for Bonner Springs. And then it was a little testy down the stretch as well, got physical, got energetic on the floor, and Broncos are right there down the stretch of the game, got to within three late, but a couple of big shots and then hit the free throws for Bonner as they get the win here over Spring Hill, 56-49 here tonight. Again, full slate of action tonight at VarsitySportsLive.com. We'll have more action on Thursday as the Broncos take on Tonganoxie for homecoming, and then a full slate on Friday, so be sure to keep up to date on all the Frontier League action at VarsitySportsLive.com. Thanks to all our sponsors for allowing us to come out here and bring you Bronco basketball all season long. Plenty of it yet to come. For Caden Carbajo and BJ Harris saying so long from Spring Hill. It was a split tonight with the Braves. Bronco girls win it 53-28. Boys fall 56-49. We're back at it on Thursday. You'll watch it all right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hard court, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the